Wait, are we actually starting now? I'm not ready. I don't even have my notes straight.
You've been saying that for the last 10 minutes. Relax. Just follow my lead.
Easy for you to say, Mr. Steady Voice. I'm just making sure I don't mess it up on the first try.
Newsflash. You will mess up. That's the whole point. People will love it more because it's real.
Oi, don't jinx me before we even start. If I trip over my words now, I'm blaming you.
Fair enough. I'll take the blame. But only once.
Good, because I need all the luck I can get.
Then let's get it right the first time. We're on in 3, 2...
What's up, everybody? Welcome. This is our very first episode, so if you're here, you're basically a founding member of the team.
She's not wrong. I'm Arden, that's Azumi, and yes, this is our first time behind the desk. First time in front of you.
First time, but not the last. And we're diving straight into football, because if we waited until we were perfect, we'd never start.
Fair enough. And honestly, after the first few weeks of the NFL season, perfect isn't even on the table for a lot of teams.
Some of your teams already made people cry, including mine. Don't laugh, Arden.
I'm not laughing, just writing it down. Episode 1, minute 1, Azumi's already emotional.
That's every episode. Get used to it.
Let's start back in week 1. The Buffalo Bills faced the Baltimore Ravens in prime time. The Ravens held the lead late, but Josh Allen did what MVP-level quarterbacks do. Engineered the comeback and snatched the win for the Buffalo Bills.
So the Baltimore Ravens were ahead, but Josh Allen just flipped it at the end? That fast?
Exactly. That's why he's considered elite. And speaking of veteran quarterbacks making a splash, Aaron Rodgers. His first game with the Pittsburgh Steelers, and he threw 4 touchdowns.
Wait, hold on. First game with a new team and he already tossed 4 touchdowns? That sounds like a dream. He's been in the league forever, but it feels like he's still on fire.
Pretty much. Aaron Rodgers may be older, but he showed the Pittsburgh Steelers he's still got the arm and the command to change games. And if week 1 was about comebacks and veterans, week 2 reminded everyone how quickly things can turn. In week 2, the Cincinnati Bengals got a tough blow. Joe Burrow went down with what doctors call a grade 3 turf toe. That's not just a stub toe, it's serious. He's expected to miss around 3 months.
3 months? Oof, so that means he's out for a bunch of games. But can't he just, throw the ball? Couldn't they wrap it up, give him some kind of protective boot and keep him in?
If only it were that simple. A grade 3 means the ligament is torn and the joint's unstable. When you throw, your whole motion starts with your feet, planting, pushing, twisting. Without that, you risk making it worse or not being able to move at all when defenders come at you.
Wow, I didn't realize a toe could take down a quarterback like that. Football is rough. One little thing and the whole season changes.
Exactly. The Cincinnati Bengals still pulled off the win thanks to Jake Browning stepping in, but without Joe Burrow for months, the road ahead is a lot harder. Here's one that surprised a lot of people. The Detroit Lions. They lost both coordinators this offseason. Ben Johnson left to coach the Chicago Bears. Aaron Glenn went to the New York Jets. Most folks figured the Detroit Lions were about to fall apart. But in week 2, they didn't just win. They dropped 52 points on the Chicago Bears.
Wait, what? They lost both of their coaches and still scored 52 points? But hold on. I thought quarterbacks were the most important thing in football. Why would losing coaches even matter that much?
You're not wrong. Quarterbacks are massively valuable. Just look at the Cincinnati Bengals with Joe Burrow. His toe injury could keep him out for months, and that alone might change their whole season. But football isn't just one guy. Coaches set the strategy, design the plays, keep players locked in. Lose the wrong staff, and it's like a band without its conductor. The talent's still there, but the music gets messy.
Oh, so it's not just the players. The coaches are part of the whole rhythm too.
Exactly. Everyone's valuable. From the head coach to coordinators, all the way to special teams. They shape how the game flows. The Detroit Lions showed in week 2 that even after losing both coordinators, they could adjust fast and still dominate. Jared Goff threw 5 touchdowns. That's making a statement.
5 touchdowns? Man, I didn't even know a team could flip like that. I feel like I gotta start watching the Detroit Lions just to see if they can keep proving people wrong.
And speaking of proving people wrong, Week 3 gave us a quarterback nobody expected to be making headlines. One of this year's biggest surprises? Daniel Jones. After the New York Giants cut ties, he joined the Indianapolis Colts on a 1-year deal, expected to be a backup. Instead, he's led them to 3-0 for the first time since 2009.
Wait, he just switched teams and now he's leading them? I thought once you're signed, you stay forever.
Not quite. Teams can move on, or players can. The Giants let him go, the Colts took a chance, and he's proving them wrong.
So he went from written off to undefeated? That's the kind of story I like.
And while the Indianapolis Colts were shocking people, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and New York Jets gave us one of Week 3's wildest finishes. Tampa Bay beat the Jets 29-27, but chaos defined it. Jets rookie Will McDonald IV blocked a 43-yard field goal and ran it back 50 yards for a touchdown.
Wait, what's a field goal?
It's when the kicker tries to boot the ball through the yellow post for 3 points, but the Jets turned that miss into a touchdown.
So they stole points from the same play? This game's insane!
Exactly. They even took the lead, but Baker Mayfield drove Tampa Bay downfield, and Chase McLaughlin hit the game-winner field goal as time expired.
So the Jets had their hero moment, and the Buccaneers still stole it back. That's brutal.
Exactly. That's the NFL. No lead is safe until the clock hits 0. And Week 4 drove that point home even harder. Week 4 brought a clash of unbeatens, Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus Philadelphia Eagles. Right from the start, the Eagles blocked a punt and turned it into a touchdown, putting Tampa Bay on the back foot.
So it was undefeated versus undefeated? That already sounds huge! And a blocked punt means they just crashed through before it was kicked?
Exactly. Instead of clearing it, the Eagles turned it straight into points. Total momentum swing.
So, how did the Buccaneers fight back after that?
Baker Mayfield answered fast. A 76-yard touchdown pass, almost the whole field in one throw. The crowd went wild.
76 yards? How do quarterbacks even do that? It's like superhero stuff!
Timing, arm strength, and trust in the receiver. But late in the fourth, Mayfield threw an interception, and that sealed it for Philadelphia. 31-25.
Interception? Datte, what's that?
That's when the quarterback throws the ball, but the other team catches it instead, basically handing them possession.
So instead of his teammate catching it, the other team just snatched it? Ouch, that's brutal.
Exactly. The Buccaneers had the fireworks, but the Eagles had the finish. In tight games, consistency beats flash every time. Week 4. The Colts came in 3-0, but the Rams ended that streak. Indianapolis led 20-13 late, until Matthew Stafford hit an 88-yard touchdown to Tutu Atwell that flipped the game.
Wait, 88 yards? That's massive!
Yeah, about 4 school buses long. One throw.
So what happened after that?
They still had a chance, but mistakes killed them. A fumble near the goal line and a penalty that erased a touchdown.
Fumble means they dropped it, right?
Exactly. Dropped it before scoring, and the other team grabbed it.
So they beat themselves.
Pretty much. The Colts can compete, but football doesn't forgive mistakes. Week 5 reminded everyone, no one stays perfect forever. The Philadelphia Eagles and Buffalo Bills both lost their first games of the season.
Wait, perfect means they hadn't lost yet, right? Like 4-0?
Exactly. Both came in 4-0, and both left 4-1. The Eagles finally fell, 21-17 to the Denver Broncos. Smart football, tough defense, and they took advantage when it counted.
The Broncos beat the Eagles? I thought the Eagles was unbeatable!
That's football. One mistake can drop anyone. And the Bills also lost, 23-20 against the Patriots. One interception and a couple turnovers changed everything.
Interception means the other team catches the pass, right?
Exactly. And the Patriots turned that into points.
So, week 5 basically said, nobody's safe.
Pretty much. In the NFL, perfection never lasts long.
Ooh, that's shirt-worthy.
Maybe I should make one.
I'd actually buy that!
And that brings us to the end of our very first show. 5 weeks in, we've seen comebacks, heartbreaks, and plays people will be replaying all season long.
And we're just getting started! Next week's lineup looks wild, and you know I'll have 100 more questions.
And we'll be right here to break it all down again, one play at a time.
So don't miss it. Because if football keeps moving this fast, we're going to need all of you with us to keep up.
Exactly. Every week's a reset. New matchups, new chances.
Then let's see who flips the script next time.
Till next time,
Don't be late.
I'm never late.
Sure you aren't.
This has been ClocksUp Media. I'm Arden.
And I'm Azumi.
Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.